The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2025 pre-winter edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. In every episode, we dive into captivating conversations with Syracuse's movers and shakers, like business owners, top executives, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations, and a bunch more. Brace yourself for jaw-dropping business insights and success stories. The Local Show shines that light on the business visionaries turning Syracuse into the ultimate hub for work, life, and new opportunities. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios.
Kind of both.
For profit. Brought to you by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement. And you can see us on YouTube. Just look up Zoe Advertising, and you can see my big Muppet friend, Steve Roberts.
Well, what's better, Sasquatch or the Muppet friend?
The Muppet friend.
Yeah.
Big Bird. I remember being, just so enamored by Big Bird at the Ice Capades when I was a kid. My father used to play in the band, when they had the live bands.
So you got it for free?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. We couldn't afford such things.
Sometimes when my dad played in the pit orchestra there for the Ice Capades, I got to sit next to him in the pit, and I must have been, 8, 9 years old. So I got, like a front row seat of that, which was great. The Ice Capades were great. And then they went to all pre-recorded music.
And Big Bird was the deal.
Big Bird was so cool, and to see it in that costume, it was pretty cool. So that's what's going on there in my head.
If you ask me later, I'll tell you about a Big Bird story. But let's talk to Death and Dying on the show. Let's get around.
I'll tell people who's coming up on the show, and we'll see if they stick around or not. So now we introduce a new person to the show. We'll see if Steve doesn't make her run off with her.
I scared all the other folks from Farone away.
I know.
They warned me.
Yeah. So, Melissa, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
No, I'm hanging right in there. So you are the office manager at Farone & Son. What did you do before this?
Before that, I've been there for some time.
What's some time?
Some time. It's 20 years this month.
Oh, my gosh. You look like you're just a little over 20 years old yourself.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
So, man, 20 years.
20 years this month, yes.
So prior to that, did you have like an education in a particular...
She was in like third grade.
Right.
Prior to that, I had a job at Money downtown.
Oh, yeah. Money, yeah.
And just... wasn't my thing.
Were you up really high with a good view, or were you done?
Yeah, that was the only good thing.
Okay.
Kind of.
Now I don't have a view at the funeral home.
Right.
It's okay.
Did you go to college for something, or no?
Just college? Administrative.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Business. Yep.
Yeah.
So worked there for some years, and just wasn't really a great environment. The department I was in was just.
I've heard that about that
miserable
place.
people.
Right.
I don't know. I'm like, I can't.
It wasn't your thing.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't my thing.
So how'd you hook up with Farone? Did you know somebody?
I did not. I answered an ad in the paper.
Okay.
Wow. She doesn't look old enough to know what the newspaper is.
Ad in the
like
paper.
The old days.
Yep. There was an ad looking for, administrative work.
Right.
Business or busy funeral home. And I said, kind of intrigued by this.
20 years.
Did it ever cross your mind that this has got to be a depressing environment? I'm going to be in a funeral home?
It did. But like I said, I was intrigued by maybe the inside part of it.
Okay.
And it's quite rewarding to help families in their time.
And that's what you're doing. You're helping families.
Yeah.
So do the families interact directly with you before they talk to a funeral director?
Well, I mostly get on the phone. So if you call in, I'm usually the first one you get. So yes, in that sense, yeah.
So you have to have a lot of empathy because people are in major crisis. At this point.
Yeah.
So how do you cope with that, or how do you deal with that? 'Cause I think it's a gift, or it's taught, or I don't know what. That's got to be hard.
It's very hard. Some days are harder than others.
Right.
Some days it just feels like a job.
Right.
I don't know if that sounds awful, but
but you're getting it
the
done.
business side of it. This is my job. I have to show up and do my thing. And
Well, every it's like the show. Every interview can't be stellar. Right. Sometimes it's just pedantic and normal.
Good word, pedantic, Tom.
Yeah,
He likes to flash his vocabulary around occasionally. That's college education.
I like it.
Well, when people call, you have to be somewhat empathetic, because if I call and say, "Hey, my father just died. I don't know what to do. I'm really confused, and we didn't pre-plan anything. This, that." You can't say, "Well, hold, please."
Right.
Let me get someone.
I know you're in tears. Hold, please.
No, that's a good point. But Farone, when you look at the depth of the bench of people that are there, you're not a funeral director. You are finances and administration and leadership and the phones and things. A lot of people do a lot of different things, and everybody helps everybody else. That's what I've seen anyways. Is that typical?
It is typical.
Right.
Yep. If, Marie's got 10 things going on.
Only 10?
Yeah, 10. It's a light day for her.
Yeah.
Where can I help out? What can I do? If it's vacuuming, even.
Yeah.
Bringing flowers in or whatever.
Right.
You just, whatever needs to be done, we get it done.
Which location do you work out of?
I'm mainly at the Park Street.
Okay.
Just because that's all of our paperwork's
the
there.
The business office.
Yeah, our files are there, all that kind of thing.
Then do you have to go up to the Taft Road location much?
Occasionally I do.
Mm-hmm. Right. But you're taking calls for both, right?
Yes, it rings into both, so they come.
In that Taft Road location, oh my goodness.
I'm not
so
going to lie,
beautiful.
I wish I could go there every day.
Yeah.
It's
beautiful. It's bright.
The fireplace,
clean,
the lights, the chairs that fit larger guys like Tom and I when they were in there. Things were thought out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being in the industry?
My favorite part, I would say, just being there for the families in their hardest time, and knowing that I'm helping, even if it's just a little bit, making their day a little easier, taking the burden off any way I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Because again, a lot of people do a lot of different things there on the team, and we've met them all a variety of times and done some conversations and things. It's quite a team. The reviews online, those aren't made up. Those are people that
those are real people.
Those are real people that were helped and touched, and it's almost like you're kind of like pastors in a way. Does that seem odd or no?
It does seem odd because, like I said, just go every day and just do your job. It just feels natural.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when you see a review where a family calls and says, "Oh my gosh, you helped us in our worst time," and it's like, wow, that's great.
That's what we keep hearing.
Lifts you up a little.
Yeah, no. But part of the team with Marie and Vinny and all that, the gang over there, we see a lot of things and hear a lot of great things, but we appreciate you being here. Farone and Son.
Thank you so much.
Inc.com. Maybe some pre-planning. If you haven't pre-planned, that's a really good idea. I know we did that with you with my mom and stuff. Yes. She wanted to pre-plan, and we did that. But Farone and Son Inc.com. Tom?